here today and always coming to these conferences is a little bit for me like falling off a cliff. My entire life sort of flashes by me because we've been doing this for a long, long time, and it's been very, very wonderful ride, but it does flash a lot. I am so excited about these awards because over the years, I have pictures of all these kids that I have around my room who have, many of them really benefited from the corrective reading program, which I work with Ziggy on, Wes Becker and I, whose kids are coming today and tomorrow, first convinced Zig that we needed to do something for older students who are still struggling in school. And we started that in the early 70s. So don't shudder when you think of so many young people here. Oh my gosh, they're really old, aren't they? Anyway, today we get to honor a student who is not with us, but comes from Australia. Doug and I went to Australia very early, and to see the flourishing of this program in Australia is wonderful and gratifying. The winner of the Carnine McRoberts Award is Jackson Willis from the Mastery Schools, Australia, and in a school in Springfield, Australia. And this school offers a special assistance program for students who have or are becoming disengaged from learning. So Jackson joined the program when he was 9, and he had a reading comprehension that was less than, six-year-old. He performed at the 2nd percentile in reading comprehension. That's really low. And the 4th in math. So he's pretty much already disengaged. After entering the program, they gave him placement testings in all the direct instruction programs, and he began the corrective reading, decoding A program, yay, spelling mastery, level A, yay, and connecting math concepts, C. With a 96% attendance rate, which clearly shows the power of student success. Jackson completed corrective reading, decoding C, almost the whole thing, spelling mastery, level C, and most of the connecting math concepts, level D. But what's really exciting, his 2023 end-of-year standardized test data showed the following, as they said in the application, and we agree, staggering improvements. In reading comprehension, he moved from the 2nd percentile to the 98th percentile. 12th grade. Yeah. And in math, he moved from the 4th to the 42nd. So it's with great honor, I want to ask someone from the Mastery Schools Australia to come up here and honor us with taking this award back to Jackson Willis. Let's give him a big hand. And the school. And here's the award. Is it here? Hi there. Congratulations. And Zoe, could you say just a word about the school? What you did there that was so exciting?
So Jackson was one of our original 27 students that we opened with in Springfield at the very beginning of 2022. So we opened very, very small. A lot of parents, this was kind of their last option. And I think especially for Jackson's family, they'd tried so much and they hadn't had a lot of success in his learning, and his self-confidence as well had taken a massive blow because he was so far behind. And he has come such a long way. You just heard his growth, but also his confidence has just skyrocketed, and he walks around school with the chapter book under his arm, and he reads it at lunchtime, and he tells everybody all about his chapter books that he's reading. So his success is because of these programs, but it's not only academic, it's his confidence and his well-being as well. So it's just massive. So thank you.
Thank you.
It's so important in starting this conference to be clear that our purpose is the well-being of the students we serve. And that's why beginning the conference in this way is of fundamental importance. So I'm going to read Jeff Colvin's nomination of Sho-un Tanaka. Sho-un and his family were neighbors of Jeff's here in Eugene, Oregon. In 2014, Sho-un and his siblings were abducted by his father and taken illegally to Japan and not returned by the courts to Sho-un's mother until 2016, at which time he entered 5th grade. During the first week of school, Sho-un's 5th grade teacher directed the class to read a paragraph and then read answers to the questions in the workbook. Sho-un responded by putting his head on the desk. The teacher, aware of his recent stressful history, approached him and asked him if he was feeling he was okay. He answered, "I can't read." He was then assessed for reading with results showing he was reading at a 1st grade level, a 5th grade student reading at a 1st grade level. Sho-un's mother informed me, now this is Jeff Colvin speaking, of these results and that she was confused as to whether he had a disability or whether he was stressed over the turmoil of his abduction. I said we need to get him some intensive reading instruction and we'll soon find if he has a disability or whether he has never learned to read. I stressed the urgency to address his reading skills immediately as he would be going to middle school next year. I checked with the school and concluded that Sho-un needed much more intensive instruction than what was available at school. I then arranged tutoring for him by a longtime direct instruction teacher tutor, the late Mary Rosenbaum, with consultation from Jerry Silbert, an experienced direct instruction teacher and author. In addition, direct instruction curricula, specifically the corrective reading series, would be used for the instruction. The tutoring would take place in my home twice a week, Tuesday and Thursday after school. Initially, Sho-un placed in level A of the corrective reading program, designed for very beginning reading with older students. Even though he was uncomfortable dealing with the basic material and was discouraged, he persevered in the tutoring and never missed a session. Mary was perfect. She was very competent and very caring and very encouraging. Sho-un showed himself to be very attentive and cooperative, and even when he was tired after being at school all day, he was willing to do more. Sho-un completed level A quickly, and after several months completed level B, and then was in C. At the end of the school year, Sho-un's reading was at 4th grade level, having started at 1st grade. While we acknowledged his amazing progress, I pointed out that he was still below grade level and going to middle school, and he needed work over the summer. At the end of summer, he was reading at the 5th grade level. He'd gained 5 years in reading in 1 year. He felt he was now ready for middle school. The late Zig Engelman, founder of direct instruction, in 1993 wrote an important article titled "Curriculum as a Cause of Failure." When you consider the extraordinary gains made by Sho-un in reading through instruction based on the direct instruction corrective reading program, I think a sequel to Zig's article needs to be written with the title "Curriculum as a Cause of Success." Sho-un's achievement is a classic example. Sho-un has since graduated from middle school and this June proudly walked with the 2024 graduates from Churchill High School and plans to attend college this fall. Would Sho-un please come forward to accept this award?
Okay. Hello. I'll keep this short because I don't want to embarrass myself. Okay. Hello, everyone. I would just like to say a couple of words to thank everyone who made this possible. I think the most important person who had to be Mary Rosenbaum, my tutor for the program. Sadly, she isn't able to witness her results today, but I would like this audience to know that she was a wonderful and thoughtful teacher. She would always find ways to engage me when I was unmotivated to learn. To do that is one of the most important things to do when teaching, in my opinion. Thank you for the reading program in its entirety as well. I'm grateful to my neighbors and good family friends, Noah and Jeff Colvin, who nominated me for this award. And thank you to Jerry Silbert for recommending me as well. I owe special thanks to my mom and my siblings for supporting me during my whole life. And lastly, I am very grateful for the Carnine family for this generous award.
Here's the award, and here's the check. You did a very nice job. Thank you. Congratulations, Sean. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Brian.
How many dry eyes are there in the house? As Doug did say, it is about the kids. It is very important what you're doing. So keep up that good work. And keep your eyes out for someone who you are working with that may have had a similar or totally different experience, and nominate them for these recognitions. It's an important thing to do, to celebrate their success, your success, because it is all of our future, right?